Hello everybody, this is Monikeee and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for tonight's video, I will be sharing with you guys my whole COVID vaccination journey. If you want to see how it was, then just keep on watching. A disclaimer, I am not in any way trying to compare the vaccines available nor convince you guys to take the same vaccine that I took, because I would just want this video to entirely show you guys my whole COVID vaccination journey. So if you want to see how it was, then just keep on watching. So to start, I took the Sinopharm vaccine. Yes, the Chinese vaccine. Here in Dubai, here in the UAE, there's actually, the first ones were Sinopharm and then the Pfizer. And it's always a question among friends that, Monique, which vaccine you took? And yes, I took the Sinopharm, the Chinese vaccine. Yeah, I took the Chinese vaccine. It's cool. It's cool. I took the vaccine. So on the day that I took the vaccine, I was sort of prepared already that I will be taking the vaccine. Before that, I had to sign a consent and I had to read its terms and conditions. And terms and conditions, ano to? Google app? No. Of course, I had to read the consent before I started receiving the vaccine. And it's very important to read the consent first. Okay, some people skip it because I'm like, that's just a consent, but consent is definitely very important so that we would also be aware of the things that we have to do, we have to avoid, we have to continue doing, we have to maintain, those kind of stuff. It's really informative, so just read the consent. So video break. This milk tea is so good, you should try it. Milk tea is life. So next step that I had to do, or they had to do before I would take the vaccine, is they took my vital signs, most especially my O2 saturation and of course my blood pressure. And yeah, if your blood pressure is above the normal, which is beyond that, it's already high blood. So they will take you to the side, and then you will have to wait for at least another 20 or 30 minutes to take your blood pressure again. It's for your own safety as well. For me, usually below normal, so I had it around 110/70. So they had to take the vaccine out from the freezer, and unfortunately I didn't have time to document it because I might expose the people who actually gave me the vaccine, and it really, I was not planning to make a video out of it. And then afterwards, after taking the vaccine, it was just like the normal vaccination feeling. It was kind of heavy at first. I'm like, oh, okay. It wasn't painful. It was not in any way painful or stressful. It's a typical vaccine reaction. I am, guys, Kerira, mas masakit pa yung iniwan kanya. Charat. Chos. So, afterwards, they gave me an instruction to continue wearing masks, social distancing, still, observe the same safety protocols that I have done for the last, year or so. So just continue that, because we may be vaccinated, or I may be vaccinated, but the people around me are not. So I may potentially cause risks towards them or in my community. So in order to avoid that, of course, I have to take care of myself for the safety of everybody else. Char. Instructed, if I have redness, or if I feel lightheaded, or if I experience fever or chills, then I would just take Panadol or Biogesic. Yeah, whatever. We know how it works. They had to give me this card with my Emirates ID in it and my details, and when should be my next session, when should be my next dose. It's like a whole folder, and I was already booked for the second session, so I have to come back after 21 days. So right after, I just felt numbness in the area of injection. It's normal for all vaccines, not just because of the COVID vaccine, but it's just how vaccines really work. You would really experience numbness. That was one of the symptoms that I have experienced. I felt sleepy. I don't know if that was an effect of the vaccine, or I was just really sleepy. After having my dinner, I went straight to bed and I slept like a baby. It may be a side effect, but it really gave me a good night rest. I don't know if it's a side effect, but for me it's a good thing. I didn't have fever, myalgias, pain, lightheadedness, grumpiness at all. So only the numbness in my left arm. The morning that I woke up, it was completely gone, so it's fine. I had to continue doing the things that I had to do that day. I had to go out and wear my mask and still social distance, wash my hands. On the way we are living, this is already the new normal. Okay, this is the new normal. Let's be honest. This is how it's gonna be for the next 2-3 years. So we still have to continue living. So if we want to survive, if you want this human race to survive, right? First dose experience was really good. I've heard that some they experience fever, but for me, thank God, I didn't feel worse. So for my second dose, here's my clip. Hello! So, ayun, kakatapos ko lang. Mabilis lang siya. I think the only, matagal na time was waiting time dun sa Pero okay naman siya. The way to the car, mabilis lang siya. So, for my second dose appointment, it was earlier on. So, I had to come back after 21 days to take my second dose of the vaccine. I was early. I came prepared. I'm like, I'm gonna do this like I slayed the first dose. So my breakfast, it was good. So it was a good day. Let's do this vaccination second dose. And I walked into the room and they had to take my O2 saturation and my BP, and thank God they're all normal. I had around 110 over 90 at that time, and my O2 sat is fine as well. The nurse is like, okay, whatever. For us ladies, for us women, the nurses would ask, when was your last period, your menstrual period, because you have to be not pregnant when taking the vaccine, and you should avoid being pregnant for the whole course of the vaccine for like 3 months. Immediately took the vaccine from the freezer, and it's like, okay, this is just like the first one. And then they inoculated it to me. It was quick, and after I finished the second dose, the nurses immediately informed me the normal post-op care, like if you feel lightheadedness, pain, or bleeding, or respiratory problems, go directly to the ER. If you experience chills and fever, just take Panadol along with it. If you cannot bear it anymore, if you get allergies, then you should see a doctor and stuff, like the normal precautions. It's good because we are informed and very much aware now of the health and safety protocols, which is really amazing. This is my vaccination card. It will show the first dose date taken, second dose date taken. Just here, I don't want to show you guys because it's my own I don't know. I might be in trouble for this, but whatever. So I just kept it along with me. Future use. Sabi nga nila, sumpay ni siya sa kinabuhi dai. And for those who are already vaccinated, yay! Good job, guys. And I would just remind you not to be reckless and be too confident to say, I'm not gonna get my COVID. I will not be infected again because I've had the vaccine or whatever. We had the 2 dose, we had the vaccine, but it doesn't mean that we are not gonna be exposed nor acquire COVID virus again. Okay, it's not like the immunity is 80-90%, but still there's 10%. Even if your vaccine is 90% or 99% immunity, there's still 1%. Okay, so never be too confident, never be too reckless. We are all responsible for each other, for ourselves, for our family, for our community. So ayun, let's just help each other. There's nothing wrong in helping each other. Okay, and so that's it for my vlog for today. If you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel yet, please click on the subscribe button, leave me a thumbs up, and of course click on the bell button down below for more of my upcoming videos. I will see you guys on my next one.